takes longer for them to make a move. So there Brad goes trying to make a block, and here comes that inside lane. So he had to make a decision, and the inside had the momentum.
Kyle Larson takes over the lead. Chris Buescher helping him. That's Ty Dillon by himself in that outside lane.
That car of 42 of Larson's has been really strong. We watched him make that move up the outside to grab the lead, and now he's going to try to block, but he's going to get hung in the middle. That's a huge mistake, but that's the chance you take. He tried to block a lane, couldn't get there, and now he's stuck in the middle.
Yeah, and he was just hoping that Brad was going to push him. And Brad had enough momentum to where he could carry that, and then the inside had already made up the ground, and the 42 was stuck in the middle. So it didn't hurt him near as bad as it could have.
Yeah, because there's not that many cars, and somebody had to get behind him push him. He made his way back to the front. Look at that shot he gets from Ryan Reed. David Starr up the middle to help Brad Keselowski.
How spectacular would it be if David Starr won this thing? They are 3 wide for the 3rd position, and side by side for the lead. Kyle Larson to the outside of Brad Keselowski.
Did you say that you'd like to see an underdog win this race, Mr. Harvick? I think you might have a shot at getting your wish. This is a great battle to the checkered.
Coming back to 3 to go. That lap, it was Brad Keselowski by a nose.
I tell you, the guy that looks to me to be the best pusher right now is that 98 car of Eric Almirola. He has done a good job of pushing, and there's a lot of tore-up race cars, but his car is still pushing very well.
And that's after he got into that outside wall on that last crash, came down pit road, made repairs, and he's right in the middle of the mix. On board here behind David Starr.
Saw Dale Jr. slipping into the picture, too. He's there on the 5th car on the inside. But you're right, Harv. Look at the way that Almirola is able to tuck up underneath the car in front of him, David Starr.
And right now it's all about the line who has the least weak links. And right now they're all formed up really well. The first 4 cars on the bottom, but the top has actually more numbers. So we'll see how this plays out.
2 laps to go, and the last 2 times as they entered the tri-oval, I thought Larson was going to make it happen, but each time at the start-finish line, it was Brad Keselowski leading, and now Larson dropping off in that outside lane.
Almirola decided he was going to make his way around David Starr. I think he figured Starr was that weak link. If he could get around him, get up to Larson's bumper and do that same pushing, those 2 strong cars might fight to the front.
They're going to have a run. It's just going to matter. It's going to be a matter of how it all times out. You can see the 98 car is up against the bumper, and oh boy.
Chris Buescher slides right. They're 3 wide behind him. Brad Keselowski, the leader, coming back to the white flag.
The next flag ends it. If there's a caution now, the race is over. Almirola is pushing hard on Larson.
Larson sideways into the wall. There he goes.
That's that same wall.
Will they let him race back? No caution yet. Sparks for Eric Almirola.
He's got a flat tire, I'm afraid.
Brad is way out there. If any of these guys get a good run, Brad is in trouble here.
The track is clear, and they're going to race back to the checkered flag.
We talked about
And here comes Ryan Reed to the inside. Team Penske, Jack Roush, they've never won here in the Xfinity Series. 1, 2, 3. They're all 4 to the front.
It might be too soon.
Reed trying to block his teammate, Chris Buescher. Here's the checkered flag. Ryan Reed wins it at Daytona. What a finish.
That is unbelievable. And that is what super speedway racing is all about.
At its finest. What a battle to the checkered.
And that young man was up there all day and did a great job. Another win for Bakersfield, California there, too. Fellow hometown boy.
How about that?
The last time a Ford won here.